Hello, hello, hello. This is going to be a quick game, top diamond, TvP. The description of the game was that it was a unbeatable mech timing, but I kind of have my doubts whether it's actually as good as the author says it is, because this is only top diamond, and this isn't top tier level play, and so I'm fairly sure if this will probably be able to be held off by pretty much any pro incredibly easily. So during this cast, I'm kind of going to be focusing more on the Terran rather than the Protoss, because I'm going to be, I guess, analyzing, educating, and reading this build. See what's up, see if there's any counters, why it's strong, why it's weak, or something like that. So far it's going to be pretty standard, getting your 10 depot and 12 barracks. Probe making its way across the map. Very, very speedy. This is 2 times speed. The SCV gonna go back and chase the probe. It makes me think that maybe it's kind of reliant on not having a scout in your base. Nope, the SCV leaves, so I guess it's that was kind of relevant. Probe gonna be doing a bit of harass, but that should be dealt with very soon. Ooh, that was a nice play right there. Mining the minerals right before the SCV could deny the ability to mine. Very, very cheeky. So Marine gonna come along, and this is gonna be very, very quickly killed. It's gone. So more Marines in production, mules being dropped. Everything seems to be pretty standard. Here in the Protoss side of things, Cyber going down, SCV relentlessly patrolling around. Now gonna be chased around by the Zealot. Nope, the Zealot just goes that hold position, leaves it alone. Oh yes, the Protoss went 4-minute Nexus. That's quite quick. Bunker coming down, SCV is gonna die, and so is the bunker, gonna be cancelled. That's a loss of what, 60% or 75% of the minerals that used to build a bunker. I don't actually remember how much a bunker is. So this Stalker and Zealot combo will be slowly making their way across the map, and we're gonna see a bit of a poke here. Let's slow it down. So it's gonna be quickly repelled by these Marines. All the shields taken care of, and very little actual damage taken by the Stalker. Actually, yeah, and 10 damage taken by the Marines. A factory coming right up, right on the front lines. It'll be, I think, a wall-off with a tech lab or reactor right there. Another barracks being added on. 2 gases in the main. Also, a command center getting its orbital created now. So this seems to be a fairly macro build. It isn't like a quick 1 base all in. It'll probably be 2 base. Or it could be that Thor build or whatever that was all the rage a few months ago. Thor's hammer, or whatever it was. So yeah, seems to be pretty standard so far. We have our gateways finally morphing with warp tech finishing. Now our factory is done, and immediately we're going to see a tech lab onto it as expected, and another factory is also being started. An armory almost immediately being added. Where is it? Where is this armory? Oh yes, it's at the back of the mineral line being added quite quickly. So we're probably going to be seeing a few Thors on the field. Maybe this is that Thor's hammer build. So let's see how it goes. So there's going to be, I guess, a wall off with supply depots and bunkers right on the front line. An SCV being sent to scout in a very odd pattern. If he was trying to avoid this... Wait, where is he going? Oh, I see. I guess he was trying to avoid the Zalnaga Tower, but if he was, he just went straight into its vision for a little while there. You can't go using this path. You have to actually go through the middle to avoid the Zalnaga Tower. So now the SCV going to be entering the Protoss base and seeing what's up. Probably going to be killed. Doesn't really see much information except for the extent of the Protoss army. Yeah, because he couldn't get a good scout, he now scans. And you can see that the double forges are going to be dropping down. Does he actually see the second forge? Is he player 2? Sorry. Yes, no, he doesn't see the second forge, but he does see some mirages. That should be fixed, in my opinion. Okay, sorry, I missed this. We have a Thor's on the way, more tech labs on the way, last gas being taken, a reactor being put on this factory, and a tech lab being put on this factory. Thor is here. My game actually lagged a bit when the Thor came onto the field. That's pretty hilarious. I have an observer right here. Maybe it'll be spotted and scanned. That would be pretty cool to see. So, so far this build, obviously it's going to be very, very mech heavy because there's absolutely nothing on the barracks. There's no add-ons, so there's not going to be stim, combat shields, concussive shells, or anything like that. Yeah. 2 Thors are now on the field. Yeah, I like that. Wait, what is he doing with his Thor? I really think that he should actually be hiding his Thors, maybe somewhere around over here, because he doesn't know where the observer is. And you see just now Shivu selected the Overlord, and he probably saw that there are actually Thors there. So he probably knows what build is going to be incoming. Protoss still, I guess, is he going very... Oh, there, just the gateways were being added on. He's going very tech heavy. He's getting charged, he's getting upgrades. He's now getting Templar Archives. Looks like he's going to be going Zealot Archon. And he has quite a bit of Immortals, actually. The best way to deal with Immortals is to get Strike Cannon. Ha ha ha, I already knew that he was getting it. Is because, actually, the Strike Cannon is not regular damage. I believe because it's a spell, it bypasses the Immortal's Hardened Shield, which reduces incoming damage to 10. So, yeah. So the Immortals can absolutely the Immortals get absolutely destroyed by the Thor Strike Cannon. So that's going to be incredibly powerful. As long as the Terran uses Strike Cannon, then I would think that it would be GG. I actually have no idea how to counter this build. I don't remember what the answer was, but I do know that when you actually come out of this, you're quite behind because you have no upgrades. You have not much tech except for lots of Thors and reactor factories. You're like pretty far behind usually. We have an observer patrolling here for drops. And those aren't going to be coming anytime soon. I don't believe our Terran even has the starport. Oh, we have a third coming down. So I guess this is a timing with an expansion and an attack. This is getting to be a pretty scary army, if I do say so myself. It's probably... Yeah... Oh, okay. So, this is just simply going to be a game of who can use their spells first. Will the Thors be able to strike cannon the Immortals, or will the High Templars be able to feed back first? If the High Templars feed back first, the Thors won't be able to strike cannon, and the Immortals will do quite a bit of damage. And probably take care of all the Thors. And so now we have, moving across the map, the Hellions, SCVs, Marines, and a bunch of Thors. I think that's, what, 8? No, 7, sorry. I'm good at counting. Now, the Protoss knows the attack is on the way. Let's see how they respond. I would like to see a, I guess... quick feedbacks going down. I actually think right now the Protoss should start chrono boosting the hell out of his production facilities. So let's check out the battle, see what's gonna happen. A few Zealots gonna be killed off by the Hellions and the everything else, I guess. I'm getting actually a bit of lag right now. I'll have to sort that out, see if it's actually you're seeing it. So far Protoss isn't really trying to attack. Nice feedbacks, but I don't think he did enough. He only feedbacked just a few Thors. They're taking quite a bit of damage. More feedbacks would be nice. These Immortals are getting wrecked by the Marines and the Hellions. Yeah, this timing attack is quite strong, I don't deny. You really have to know how to counter it to be able to beat it. And at this point, let's take stock of what's going on. Currently, there's a third for the Terran. Terran has a huge army. He does have an army, and he's rolling into the Protoss with barely losing any of his army in the process. So this really is GG. I'm not exactly sure how to counter this. I know there's a way. It's definitely not an unbeatable mech timing. If you do a quick TL search, you'll probably be able to come up and see what is the counter. And in any case, if this all-in is defeated or held off, it's actually incredibly weak because the Terran isn't really left with much in the way of anything, really. Oh yeah, there was a ninja expansion there, I believe. Okay, so that's it. The game's over, no GG because of scummy all-in. Well, I can't really say much except for I'll be posting the link in the description to the TL thread on how to counter this build, and well, in general this build's thread. So that'll be all. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.